Okay, so there's a large box on my sofa waiting to be opened. It can mean only one thing. Unboxing time! The hardbacks are here. As you can see, I have carefully ripped off the labels so no one can see my address, not that anyone's that interested. And now I'm going to try and open a box without slashing the books or my hand. One-handed, with a phone in the other. God. Wow. Ooh. Okay, I cut to the bit where I, like Hulk, ripped the polythene open because I didn't think I'd be able to do it with one hand. Okay, so as you can see, I'm now sitting down very elegantly on my sofa in a completely natural pose, and I'm gonna take a look inside this box and have a look at a book close up. Now, actually, this is my second try doing this because when I did it a minute ago, one of the books was damaged. Not my fault, I have to say. So here we go. Here's the cover, which I'm sure you will agree is beautiful. It's really, really great. It's a fantastic green colour. And one of the questions that authors get asked a lot is whether they have any say in the cover. And it varies, I think, between authors and teams or whatever, and it's even varied in my own career. But with this, I was actually asked quite early on what I'd imagined the cover to be like, and my editor, talked over a few ideas he'd had, and it was my suggestion to put the slightly wilted flowers on the front. They are actually integral to the plot, and I think they look fantastic. So let's just go through it one by one. So at the top, we have the very kind endorsements from two wonderful authors. Firstly, Lucy Vine, author of Hot Mess, who says riotously funny and ridiculously clever. And she's just got a new book deal, actually, so congratulations, Lucy. And Adam Kay, best-selling author of This Is Going to Hurt and many more, says it's full of helter-skelter twists. Accurate, I would say. We have my name here at the top in beautiful pink. Love a bit of pink. And in very refined, understated letters, we have the title of the book, just in case you're wondering what it's called. It's called The Fake Up. And in the middle, we have the amazing illustration of some slightly wilted tulips. And then we have I think they call it a tagline, sometimes a strap line. I can never tell the difference. I don't know other lingo. But the line is 2 X's, 1 big secret. Let the games begin. It sounds so intriguing. People don't talk a lot about the spine of a book, but I'm always really interested to see authors' spines, not literal. I don't want to drag their vertebrae out of their bodies or anything like that. But here we have the spine, so that's what it will look like in a bookshop. So we have the title, Fake Up is hyphenated, yes, we checked. And my name, again, there, looking great. But also we have the little bow, a lovely detail, the bow from the bouquet of flowers, which I really love that detail. Turning to the back, what goes on the back of a book varies. You can get other author endorsements, like my last one did. You might get a synopsis of the book, which my first one did. Or what we're doing this time is we're having kind of reviews from what real readers actually said. Real readers, as opposed to fake ones. I don't know what. And they said some lovely things. These are all 5-star reviews. I'm sure there are some 1- and 2-star reviews out there, but unfortunately I can't see them. A roller coaster of a journey. You will really fall in love with the characters and plot. Fair. Gripping and hysterical. Okay. It gripped me from the very start. Lots of gripping. Get you by the throat, apparently. So inside on the, what do they call this? I can't remember. This bit. Flap. We have the plot. Everyone thinks they're single, but they're living double lives. Dylan and Flo are in love. The only trouble is, they broke up months ago, and everyone was delighted for them. At first, it's exciting sneaking around, hiding from disapproving friends, climbing through bedroom windows to avoid family, and concocting hilarious disguises. It's like Romeo and Juliet, with more sex and less poison. But soon it becomes harder to separate truth from lies. Dylan and Flo are in way over their heads, and the games have only just begun. We've got some lovely endorsements from Laura Kay, who wrote The Split, Lauren Bravo, who wrote What Would the Spice Girls Do and How to Break Up with Fast Fashion, and has a novel coming out next year, I think. Matt Cain, who wrote The Secret Life of Albert Entwistle, and Phoebe Luckhurst, who wrote The Lock-In. Big names. Also on the inside, we have this amazing green. It's so nice. It's a bit like the green of maybe a Tiffany's bag or Fortnum & Mason bag. Eau de Nil, this is a bit darker and more vivid than Eau de Nil, I think. We'll go to the back flap now. Oh dear, unfortunately, there is a picture of me at the back. That picture was taken a year ago. That's all I'll say about that. And then my bio, just more news about me, who I am, where on earth I came from, my social media handles and everything. And a credit for the flower illustration, which was by Matt Dartford, which is really, really great. What's also interesting about this one, and all hardbacks, is that when you take off the jacket, technical term, the book itself will probably be a different colour. And this is white, which I wasn't expecting. And it has a great, bright spine. Isn't that lovely? I really like that. Other things to note about the hardback is this page. This is good, eye-catching, and also the all-important list of previous books, The Last Romeo and the Magnificent Sons. I'm really looking forward to that being a really long list one day, if my nerves can take it. And we have the epigraph, which I talked about on my social media earlier this week. The epigraph is kind of just a quote that either sets the scene for the book or gives you an idea of what the book might be about, or takes a theme from the book. And I chose something by the amazing Patti LuPone, Broadway and West End superstar. They can say, I can't do her accent, I wish I could. They can say you're a flaming asshole, but they can't deny talent. So true, Patti. So thank you very much for coming with me on this mini tour of my hardback of The Fake Up. It's out on the 7th of April 2022, which apparently is this year. And it's going to be on hardback, audiobook and ebook. The audiobook, by the way, is fantastic. I actually got to go to a recording session for it, and Joe Jameson, who's done the audiobooks for all my books so far, is just such a talent. He really is amazing and really brought it to life. And I was sitting there laughing at it without kind of realising that it was words I'd written, if you know what I mean. It's that good that you would think someone more talented than me wrote it, basically, is what I'm saying here. I think that's everything. One more look at the cover, because it is so nice. I'm really, really happy with it. I really hope that you enjoy the book. It's a rom-com with a twist, I would say. It's got some underlying themes, discussions about class, nepotism, trying to make it in a world that seems to favour the rich and well-connected, and also a few discussions about sexuality as well. I really hope that you enjoy it. 7th of April 2022. If you fancy pre-ordering it, then please go to thefakeup.com, where you will find links to some wonderful retailers who stock it. But I really hope you enjoy it. I'm really excited to take things forward and have a third book out there in the universe. Thank you very much for watching.